So hi, if you've been here before, welcome back. If you haven't been here before, hi, my name's Amanda. And this is probably not the best video to start off with me, but if this is how you found me, well, that's it. I'm not using special lights, special cameras, absolutely nothing. But I talk about self-care and I talk about health and wellness, and it's all fun and dandy when I do it all polished and made up and everything's prepared and everything, but this is me. I've just stepped out of the shower. It's 7:45 at night. I've been awake since basically yesterday morning, and it's been a pretty crap place in this house for a while. And so I've been MIA. I've not been on social media much. I've just avoided pretty much everything. I lost my husband to the S word. I can't say it on YouTube because they just like block your channel. But it's next month, it's 4 years since we lost him. And if someone said to me, no, it's really only 4 days, I'd agree, because that's how long it feels. It feels like it's as raw. It is as vivid as it was 4 days ago as it was 4 years ago. And daughter behind the camera, obviously she's not here now, and my son and I are all not doing too good. And I don't know if it's because the anniversary is coming up. I don't know if there's other things going on. I just, I try and think, no, I'm doing fine. There's nothing wrong. I'm fine. But it's not. And so I'm actually sitting here stupidly of all the things I've thought I'd talk about on this. Oh goodness, I've got a Amazon card. Anyone my age, or probably anyone watching beauty channels, not that this is really a beauty channel, would have seen all of these things, face wrinkle stuff and everything, and I thought, I'll get them to try. My face looks pretty good most of the time. Of course, half of that's the camera, but I was just in the shower and I was just like feeling my body and how fat I am. And there's nothing wrong with being fat if it doesn't affect everything else. I'm currently using a walking cane. I've got 2 nerves or something, I have no idea. 5 different people gave me 5 different answers and the results didn't tell me much else, but I've got 2 nerves in my spine that are being crushed by discs or something. And so the top of my left leg is currently, feels like I've done about 400 squats right now. And it constantly feels like that. It's like, oh my God, leg day. Well, my leg constantly feels that like that delayed onset of pain after a day of doing squats. And I have done that. I have actually done 1,000 squats in one day, and it wasn't too long ago. And that's the scary part. If hubby's death feels like it was only 4 days ago, well, me being thin and fit and healthy was 5 days ago. And so that's one part of the nerve issues. The other part is that the bottom half of my left leg is numb, and it feels really, really bizarre and feels really awful. And being numb concerns me if there's blood clots or loss or something. And so I'm waiting to see specialists about that. But for now, I'm walking with a cane. I'm severely overweight. Food today would have been a chocolate bar had the vending machine actually used, like it wouldn't accept my card today, and I didn't have cash because no one has cash these days. So I couldn't even get a chocolate bar at work. So my lunch was an iced coffee and a black coffee. I don't know what I'm just raving. I'm just going to put this up as is. I'm not doing anything pretty with this one. It just needs to be, you know, it's all beautiful for me to smile and be wonderful and talk about how much, you know, you need to take care of you and everything. And I'm not taking care of me. And there's so much toxicity in my life. You know, so many people say to me, oh, you got to slow down. You know, you can't keep working like that. Well, no one's going to do it for me. And everyone will say, oh, you know, oh, you're so lazy, your house is messy. Oh, you're so lazy, you've got lots of laundry to do. Oh, you're so lazy that there's dishes on the sink. But I'm starting my day at 4 a.m. I'm finished my day at 11 o'clock at night. Last night I didn't even finish. I've been up all night. And, you know, so there's always something I haven't done. And the same people then said to me, oh, you know, you should take a rest. And I'm looking at hubby. That's hubby in that box just there. That's my husband. I talk to him, but I just gotta. I made it through yesterday. Yesterday was a bad fucking day. Yesterday was horrifying. The things that went on in this family, the manipulation, the gaslighting, the abuse, the lies, the conniving and manipulation. It was just toxic. And it's just really, really hard. It's really hard some days. And, you know, I'm supposed to have it together constantly 24/7. You know, I make cries for help, but I don't want help. I want my husband. I just, you know, I just, you think back to your younger self, and I'm doing it more so lately. I'm reflecting back on my life. And if I had to do it again, I'd do it very differently. You know, there's so many things I would change. And, you know, you're supposed to look back on your life and say, you know, all of that got me to this point. But what's his point, you know? And it's just, it's just all too hard. You know, the things I want to spend a lot of time on, I don't get the opportunity to. I should have, you know, I've written 26 books and everyone go, oh my God, that's such a massive achievement and everything. It's not. I should have written 70 books. Really, I've had the time to do that. I haven't released a book in 3 years. And the last book I released was really bad because I had a deadline and a dead husband. And it didn't go together as well as it should have. That'll be addressed one day. I've got plans for that to be corrected. It's none of my true crime books though, but it's just I'm turning 50 in almost just under 3 years. I'm turning 50, and I'm realizing that it's done. You know, well, whatever I'm doing now, that's as far as I'm going to get. And I want to say, okay, yeah, it's done. So, just put me under a bus. And at the same time, I want another 30 years because I have about 50 years worth to achieve. And it's just so hard. And I don't get a break. I did a full day at work today. In extreme pain, my legs are so sore. And then, I come home, I had to reset up the entire podcast office. As you know, I have one part for crime, one part for green screen, one part for beauty. And I had to reset it back up for the green screen because I've had it set up for beauty because I did a whole stack of videos the other day. Actually, I was going to do one tonight. And then once I'd moved it all, I didn't want to move it all back. But I just, I have so much more to do. I've got a brain that's willing to do it, but I've got a body that can't. And I know how to fix that. I know how to fix it. I've done it. I know how to do it. I have a body that can't do what I know I need to do. But it's just, it's so freaking stupid. All of these books that you can see behind me on the bookshelf are self-help books. I don't even read them. I think they're pretty. I buy them, but I don't even read them. I think I read the same half page 3 times, and that's about it. And I just, I'm not going to upload this for a while. I'll set it for a couple of weeks away because I don't need this as raw as I'm feeling right now. But I don't know what's supposed to give. I have a job that's killing me. Oh, something's happened on my computer. I've got a podcast that I love doing, and it's so much work. It is so much work, and it's work I would love to do. I would have 5 episodes a week if I could, purely because I love talking about crime. But of course, I'm a self-saboteur, so I want to tell myself how horrible I am, and I'm stupid, and I'm an idiot, and everything, and all of that sort of stuff. Then I look at all these other really popular true crime websites, podcasts, and they're just Joe Blows. Like, I'm actually a criminologist. I'm about to finish my master's in criminology. I've been talking to serial killers for 1,000 years. And, I'm not getting anywhere near the views and stuff that other people are getting. And it's just, I'm an expert in this field. But people are loving the channels that put on makeup and read a Wikipedia page. It's, so it just makes me so hard, so down that I don't know what else I can be doing. And there's so much more I want to be doing. And yes, I have a nutcracker up there. I love my nutcrackers. At Christmas I have hundreds and hundreds of hundreds. I would like to do a whole Christmas section on the beauty channel. See, I have all these ideas constantly. I have ideas. And I annoy people because I'm one of these people who gets up early. I get up, first alarm, maybe a second alarm. I've never ever slept through a second alarm. Like, not like just a snooze button. Sometimes I just press the snooze button. Usually because I've just gone back to bed or just gone to bed. But I send friends and people I know ideas of what I have that I want to do, and everyone's always keen. And I love ideas. I love thinking. I love trying to create. I love trying to see what else is out there. I juggle 400,000 different projects, to all varying levels of success, but it's just, that's how I work. I want the here and now, and I want to saturate you with it. Hence, I think I've just loaded about 17 videos onto the beauty channel. So some of them I didn't even know I hadn't got to yet. I found a whole pocket of them. I'd moved from one folder to another. I thought I was done with them, but I hadn't even done them. But anyway, I just wanted to show you the raw. You know, there's people out there that call themselves raw and they're all made up, and professional lighting, professional cameras, professional mics. And this is just me on my laptop, just to show that this is behind the curtain. So my nose is all red and I've got rosacea on my cheeks, as I always say. But anyway, I just thought I'd check in. I thought I might do some vlogging on this channel, just to make it well-rounded, not just unboxing your hauls and just doing beauty. I think I need to listen to my own mantras, and I need to take care of me. You know, I can't give to others when I'm not giving to myself. And, you know, yeah, doing a facial on a Sunday night, yeah, great. Shave your legs, do a treatment in your hair. But what does that really mean? And I really am starting to understand it's not about putting on another mask. It's about taking that time. You know, I think I'm taking time because I've put on a face mask, so therefore I'm having some downtime. But I'm not. I'm prepping for the week. I'm doing my nails. I'm getting jewelry sorted out. I've got clothes ready, handbags, shoes, all of that, as well as doing everything else, like, you know, making sure dinner's cooked and having desserts and taking the pups in and out for toilet breaks and all of that. It's not me time. I never get me time. If I've got spare time like now, I may as well work. So I love to work. I don't deny that. I am a workaholic. And yet people say, oh my God, I can't believe how much you fit into your day. Well, that's great. But I also believe that I could feel a hell of a lot more if I have, I'll call it free time. You know, I thought I'd sit here before and do some bits and pieces. I end up sewing up my son's torn blazer. But it's just, I don't know what people do with their days if they're not busy. So it's just, I've got to have not busy times. And, you know, I helped my daughter create a CV before. I looked up how to get her a tax file number, see how it's done now. Checked with my son about a parking fine. Apparently he's got, you know, all these sorts of things. I was vacuuming the washing machine. Now, I'm not a cleaner. I live in chaos. A word of wisdom. Don't put a heat bag in the washing machine. Yeah, don't ask. But I did. And it split. And I'm still sucking all the wheat out of the washing machine. That's my big cat Jimmy's coming in for a cuddle. But and I've learned that it's actually quicker to vacuum up the wheat. Here comes my big beautiful boy. Hello, big beautiful boy. Oh yes, he's my loving boys. My pets adore me, and they all know that they get a turn each night. They all come for a very big cuddle. Come on, come and have cuddles with mummy. Come here. Come on, good boy. Come on. No, come here. Come here. I got to get in and comfy, and then he stops. There you go. Always cranky now. Look at those backwards ears. There you go. You want pats? Is that what you want? Oh, he's purring. Yes, he's purring. This is some of my good parts of the day. You're not staying? Are you going to turn around? Which way do you want to go? Thanks. I always get the bum end. I usually have a polar fleece blanket on the bed for the cats because they love them. So because I don't have it, he doesn't know where he's supposed to be. Here you go. Here you go. Good boy. So his name's Jim Jones. Any crime people out there, Jim Jones was also a cult leader in charge of Jonestown, where 918 people died. His original name, we called him James Bonnie, and it sort of just turned into Jimmy, and then it became Jimmy Jones. He likes his kisses. What you doing? But sorry, I started talking about my pets as one of my favorite subjects. Oh yes. So, but I digress. I just wanted to show you behind the curtain. I just wanted to show you, not the authentic me, because I'm always me. I don't put on airs and graces. I'm just me. I love smiling. I love being a happy mum. I love having jokes. I love being silly and stupid. And the more I mess up the beauty pages I do, the more I love it. I really, oh, now Jimmy's lying on the computer. I really like the ones where I go a bit stupid, or I've got a light or something in the middle of the screen now. Oh, I think it's this light. Hang on. So, oh, that's even worse now. I think that's my cue. I should shut up now. But anyway, I just wanted to share this and just sort of say that it's also okay to not be okay. I'm not okay. I want to cocoon and just take some time out. If I did that within 3 seconds, I would find about 14,000 things I'd rather do. Oh, I'm sorry, I stopped patting you. Oh, he's a beautiful boy. But I just want to stop. I don't want to have to think about breakfast, lunch, or dinner. I don't want to have to think. Oh, sorry, I stopped patting him again. I don't want to have to think about what I need to do, or what deadline's coming, or what someone else needs of me. I just want to just stop. But I know I'm not a stopping person. As I said, I would say that, and then 12 seconds later, I would have 15 other projects, because my brain doesn't stop. 24/7 my brain goes. Sometimes good, sometimes bad. The nightmares I've been having this week have been horrendous. Especially my first husband, who was extremely violent. And I've had dreams that he has a new wife and he kills her. And I feel responsible that I didn't warn anyone. And it's just an odd feeling to have. I don't know if he has a partner. I mean, I was with my real husband for 20 years. So, I mean, I was a very young woman when I married my first husband. But I just, lately it's been playing on my mind that what if someone else is out there a victim? And on the True Crime podcast that we did tonight, we talked about domestic violence, and I didn't want to talk about my own experiences because I didn't want to go into the complexities of my previous relationships. But it's just like, I was so riled up. I really wanted to go for broke and say what I wanted to say about domestic violence. But instead, I just sort of tried to keep it vague and leave it at that. Someone wants me to rub his tummy. He puts his paws up. But anyway, I just thought I would sign in, show you this. I may not even ever put it up on the channel, but we'll see. I got to make changes. I got to make changes. Hang on. The cat's pressing buttons. Oh God, I don't want that. What? This is a terrible angle now. It's very hard when I've got a cat lying against me. But anyway, I'm going to leave it there. I'll see if I upload this or not. I probably won't, but I think it's important to show everything, and this is part of that. So anyway, thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. As I always say, you can't give to others unless you give to yourself first, and that can't just be just words for me or for you. So anyway, this is your first video. I'm sorry, this is not how I normally am. I'm usually crazy and kooky and wearing makeup. But anyway, thank you for watching. Thank you for being you. And I'll see you next time. Bye.